retired couple who sold everything and bought a boat, with the intention of living the dream in our 30 years. So this is the Urbispacker heater off Baru. I'm changing it because it stopped working. The heater unit is that unit is working, but it's not pumping fuel. We're not getting any from fuel pump, and I think it's the fuel pump that's packed in. But it's a good job. We are changing it. See there, the exhaust that has completely corroded through. That was in two pieces when I came to take that out. Also, that plastic strap was holding part of the exhaust pipe in place, and that's been burnt, so that's been getting hot, so that means there's gases escaping further in. Now down here is very much a work in progress. I've got new heater in position. It's not coupled up. It'll be a day or so because I need a new exhaust pipe completely. So this is the exhaust. It's got its heat wrap on, but that's broken there, it's broken up there, and I've no doubt it's broken elsewhere. So I can hear that just cracking and crushing. So yeah, that was a good job. We decided to change this. Now I've got some slight issues. That's the air out. That's quite a bit bigger than I need for there, so I need to get an adapter because that's a good piece of hose. That big piece there is the air in, and again that'll need sorting. That's okay, it looks raggy, but it's actually okay. That can go back in. Very empty of yachts. Suddenly they're all back. So we've got the new heater in, exhaust pipe coupled up. The previous exhaust pipe, as I said, was in about 6 pieces, which would never have showed up. The heater's been tested and it works fine. What we weren't coupled up with is the hot air system, and I'm just working on that now. Down here, that's the feed into the cockpit. The top one back there is the feed air back into the heater. Also, that's cold air in, hot air comes out and down into there. What I want to do is down here there's a thinner panel, and I think I can take a heater hose into the aft cabin. We've taken off the sound insulation at that point there. That all has to be slotted back in place. Now yesterday I started cleaning the engine bay out. I cleaned that floor up, not that you can really see it down there. It was black. It's now a bit neater, and we've got a lot of cleaning done. Closed everything up, fired the heater up to dry stuff out, and I fired up the engine. Not been run since we went out. Lifted the lid, and a bloody fuel pouring everywhere. This joint here had pulled out. It popped out. It's only held in with a rubber grommet. Same at the other end of the pipe. So I've had the pipe off because I thought the pipe had actually fractured, and it hadn't. It had just moved out of its grommet. So that's all tightened up, and I've tested it, and it's not leaking, but I have bloody diesel fuel everywhere. Now got the cold air inlet sorted. Gaffer tape comes in handy. It looks a little bit better than raggedy insulation all over the place. So onto the gearbox. The solution we had was very, very simple. took the extension off the gear selector line, spun the bracket through 90 degrees, drilled some more holes so it was across the plane, shortened the leverage, and it all fits and it all works and it's a lot better. Feels more positive now, so one good solution. So all I've now got to do in here is get a line, hot line, into the aft cabin somewhere. Bobby the Pet Swan is on his way down, coming almost full steam ahead. Look at that wave. That was a get out of it. This is my breakfast. And Janet's back on her cleaning duties.
It's the letterboxes.
Yeah.
I really can't see the point of letterboxes.
Got to get the dust out from all my sanding. Passing the heater pipe through into the aft cabin, had a wonderful piece of luck. There was a panel, removable panel. That's for the raw water cooling. I've just cut that U shape out there. That will bring my heater duct in. I've kept that piece there so I can put a fillet in the top just to fill that bit back up. They didn't bother with this, but thanks Jouet. Bit of forward thinking from their behalf. Here is the main seacock. Let's just see if this... oh yes. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Fantastic. So now it's time to start working on the nav station. So I've just pulled the front panel off with a little bit of difficulty, and oh my god, what a mess. So it's time for a little bit of a catch up on Baru. The door into the aft cabin, the one that we've been struggling with patchiness and poor quality, we've covered. So we've got, now it's been refaced and that looks much better. It actually blends then into the galley in terms of colouring. It's a grey wood grain. The intention is to do the same on here, because this has got the same patchy coloration. So from this line here back we will cover, and then we'll see what we do with that piece across there. We might do a similar thing, or I might cover it in the grey carpeting. We'll have a look. And another area I've been working on is the nav station. So that is now just about done. We've got rid of the nav text, didn't need that. We've got rid of just the GPS readout. I do have a little bit of work to do on the radio. Need to get the GPS working on there, but we've got GPS coming up on other sections. This blank area, I'll put a mount in there so I can actually mount a tablet there, which will run on Navionics. We'll use the Garmin for real navigation up at the helm station. Another area that we're working on, I've mounted a microwave. That's in fixed solid. Did that quite easy by pop riveting 4 brackets to the case, and that is screwed back. It's also sat on its feet. I've just got this surround now to finish off. That just needs a good heavy sand, and then the screws letting in, a little bit of finishing, and varnishing. That's that.
So we've moved Baru. Plan is, where Baru was, we'll move Ava, so we'll have both A and B together. Started work now on sanding the outside of the cockpit, and we're going from this high gloss which is damaged. The wood underneath is fine, it's solid, it's just weather's got underneath the varnish. So I'm using blue zirconium discs on my orbital sander. These are the discs that we're using. I've got a diamond pattern on them. It's a 400 grit. But they're supposed to last longer and not tear off like the normal cheapo discs.